All right. Hope you guys are doing well today. Um, if you noticed, this is my first video in about a week. I did a video last Saturday and actually recorded the video last week on Friday morning and then posted it on Saturday. I went up to my parents' house in Pennsylvania for the weekend last weekend. My parents are aging and just kind of took the week as I came back on Sunday night. Took the week to just kind of assess, my hobby and, kind of just my spare time to see if this is something that I really want to continue to do into the future. As I've been telling you guys, I've held off on taking new requests for probably a good 6 months now. I've got some things here that I'm trying to finish up, and honestly, I'm still kind of assessing if I want to continue to do this hobby or if I want to start something else. I've told you guys I started this hobby back in 2010 when Matt Kenseth was no longer sponsored by DeWalt and he was sponsored by Crown Royal. And obviously Matt doesn't drive anymore. I've been doing this for 13 years. I do watch the races on Sunday, not really watch them on Saturday too much or Friday with the trucks, but I don't know, guys. I'm honestly not sure if I want to continue doing this. So I'm thinking I'm going to finish up what I'm working here and I don't know, maybe call it quits. So yeah. It's tough for me to even say that, let alone think that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm ready to kind of let some of you younger guys pick up this type of hobby. I've showed you in hundreds of videos that I've done how I do things, and maybe it's time for me to pick up a different hobby and kind of let that next generation, that younger generation, carry the torch, so to say, for custom diecasts. So, yeah. April Fools. I don't know if any of you would have picked up on that, but no way. I love doing this hobby. I did take the week off though, and really didn't do much at all. Like I said, I did go. There was some truth to what I said just a few minutes ago. I spent the weekend with my parents, and obviously they need some help and care, and sharing that with my siblings. But did come back to a lot of work, and so just really sitting down here making an assessment of where I'm at. And so let me flip the video around and show you guys what I'm working on right now. Okay, hold on. April Fools. Okay, this is really how I kind of left it when I left on Friday morning to head up to my parents' house. I covered up just, so these don't get too dusty back here. I got to seal those up. And I covered up these cars that I plan on mounting in these cases. That way they don't get dusty. And I needed to print some labels. So I printed off some labels. Not the best print job, but it is what it is at this point. And so just so you know, Nick, I have this, the Johnny Benson that I did my video on the other day, or the other week, I guess. I just needed a label. I hadn't had a label. So there's my Johnny Benson label. And so let me cut this guy out and get it stuck on there. Printing the labels is, it's, I don't know, it's a little bit of a pain, but it's necessary. I like doing it. It does do a good job of, I think, setting off that custom and that repurposed M2 machines case. And so I'm just cutting it out with scissors, trying to get it as straight as possible. Already got those other ones on there. So let's see how we're doing here. Ooh boy, look at that. I think I barely have any room to put that in there, so I'm going to have to cut right on that line. Yikes. So let me first try to straighten this guy out a little bit. I do have a cutting board upstairs. Where I've cut these out with before, but it's upstairs. I have to go all the way upstairs to get it. And then Nick, for the other two Johnny Bensons, I'll just put them back in the boxes that you sent. So yeah. Not a long video today, guys. I got worked over at work this week. I had taken Friday and Monday off of work because I wasn't sure if I needed to spend an additional day up at my parents' house. And basically, went into work Tuesday morning and just got, just you're playing catch up, because you were out. And so now you got to catch up. So I have to cut right along here, man. So yeah, there's no rest for the weary there. In my position, where you're away, it's not like somebody else is doing your work while you're gone necessarily. It just piles up. But regardless, I didn't get anything done. My customs last week. So yeah, I can't ever say I'm gonna stop doing this custom hobby. I just think may not be as voluminous as it once was or may be. So crap. So it is kind of long. That's not ideal. I might change that. Nuts. I can just change the point size and shrink it a little bit because that's not really ideal. So I may do that. It is what it is right now. What I try to do is I try to use a whole sheet of, the sticker paper from Walmart that I buy, and I fill it out completely. So when I print it, I print up a whole sheet. And so I'll look into the future sometimes as to what I think I'm going to make. Of course, in addition to what I already have a need of. So yeah, these are ones that I trimmed off to make. So, but yeah, guys, that's what's going on. Just a quick video here this Saturday, messing with y'all and working a few things. William, I'll get these out the door to you shortly. Once I get them mounted on the case and get some sealant on them, I will ship them up to you. So, yeah, this is how this is going. Actually, let me go ahead and put a little bit of white on this guy. A little bit more white, I should say. Another coat. Got up early this morning. Went to a Walmart down south of me. And again, no dice, no luck with wave 9. I don't understand it. I mean, we're going on almost a month since they announced Wave 9. And, you know, all I'm finding is Wave 7. So I don't understand, you know, whether Lionel or maybe I need to try some targets. Maybe that's what I need to try and see if I can get, you know, kind of get lucky at a Target. Maybe that's where they're at. And Walmart will be released later. I have seen that where Target has them first and then Walmart has them. So we'll see. But anyways, yeah, that's what's going on. I will close with a verse, but before I do that, I just may have my second interview next week. I have a friend coming in from out of town, and we'll see. We'll see if he's up for a little Q&A with Mr. Doug. And, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Just kind of laying that out for you guys. And if it's Lord's will that we can meet up and maybe have him over, that would be interesting. So, all right. Okay, let's close with verse 51. Do good to all, Galatians 6, 9, and 10. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we faint not. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. So, you know, just some words from the Apostle Paul, the human author, and to the book of to the Galatians. Right at the end, this is chapter 6. There's 6 chapters in Galatians. Right at the end, he's kind of summing up his letter under the inspiration of the Holy Spirit. He says, don't weary. You know, as Christians, sometimes we get tired of doing good, maybe not getting recognized, of doing good, and maybe we look around and nobody else is doing good. But God sees. Even when nobody else sees, God sees. And he says, don't grow weary, don't get tired, don't faint. We will reap a harvest, right? Just like the farmer, he plants the seeds in the ground, he tills the ground, he does so much work. But it's not for sometimes months, right? Until the harvest is there. And then he reaps the fruit of his labors. So there's that period of waiting and waiting and waiting after a lot of work goes in. And so just like the farmer, we have to be patient. Put in the work, do the work hard, but don't faint. You will reap in due season, at the right season. And then, of course, as we have an opportunity, let us do good unto all. And it's really everybody, even those people we may consider not our friends, or maybe on the other side of the aisle, or whatever. As we have an opportunity, sometimes God gives us a clear opportunity to help somebody, or be a blessing to somebody, or just to do good to them. We got to jump on it and do it. Let us do good. Especially, note, unto them who are of the household of faith. So your Christian brother or sister, as you have an opportunity to help them and do good to them, do it. Do it. Let us do good. He includes himself in that. So, all right. Hope this is a blessing to you guys. Enjoy. Happy, do you call it a Happy Fool's Day? Or, I don't know. It's April Fool's, right? So I don't know what you call Happy Fool's Day or April 1st. Happy April 1st. We got a new month. But it is April Fool's Day. So God bless you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Out here.